Hello everyone, this is another Shogun 2 replay commentary, and just wanted to give a shout out to all my friends and clanmates who are happily playing Skyrim Elder Scrolls 5. It seems everyone and their mother are playing this game. I would too, except that I currently cannot afford to play that game. As well, I guess I can also do a shout out to all the Twilight fans out there, camping out, waiting for the premiere of the last installment of that movie. I don't know why I even did that last shout out for. Anyway, let's get into this replay. So just wanted to show you the current power of the warrior monks. As you'll see, basically this is a straight up monk spam that I'm bringing with a leadership general. They're not even vets. I have like in my 100 plus veterans that I have a whopping one warrior monk veteran. This guy is right here, and I gave them one upgrade in attack, 2 upgrades in melee defense, and that's it. Everything else is unvetted. I did bring bow warrior monks with extended range to skirmish a little bit, and long Yari Ashigaru. Yeah, and my front line is just made up of 4 non-vet Yari Ashigaru, and because I had some Koku left over, I brought these Daidata attendants to kind of fill it out. On Matchmaker, what you'll actually see is you'll actually see warrior monks, with anywhere from 3 to 5 chevrons in veteran upgrades. I did bring 2 cav with this, for some hammer and anvil. 4 chevron fire cavalry, primarily with upgrades in attack and defense, and this Yari cavalry with upgrades in melee defense. I'm using these to cap the sword dojo, but they end up discovering these Waco raiders who are trying to cap it as well. My opponent brought these 2 vetted bow warrior monks with 200 range, and then the rest of his army is comprised of katana samurais of various chevron levels, as well as a couple of naginata samurai to cover his flanks. He has a melee general. So, these Waco Raiders are out here like this by themselves, so I take the opportunity to charge them. The one thing that you have to be careful of when charging Waco Raiders with Yari Cavalry is that don't leave your Yari Cavalry in melee with Waco Raiders. These 5 chevron Waco Raiders, have really high morale, melee attack and defense. So your Yari Cavalry will, in an extended fight, they'll just get decimated. So I just did a quick hit, killed about 30 Waco Raiders, and then got out. And now I'm bringing forward my fire cavalry in order to finish them off. Bow warrior monks, they're just they're incredible. They cost an arm and a leg, but they are well worth the cost, especially if you are playing in a map with not a lot of tree cover. I did move mine into the trees over here in order to take advantage of like the near invincibility that tree cover gives you in an archer skirmish. But as you see, they're actually decimating these he must have left them on fire at will or something, but they're decimating my Yari Ashigaru front line, which that's what they're there for. They're just fodder. While my own bow warrior monks start ripping into his. So this is a it turned out to be kind of like a swords versus spear type engagement. He brought no cavalry, so he was just relying on the strength of his infantry and bows. The weird thing about this kind of setup though is that this is a rush setup if you bring this many swords, and yet he brings these I'm not sure why he brought these bow warrior monks to skirmish with. Yeah, if you're going to rush anyway, why bring so much money in bows? But this could also be a reaction to the recent bow cavalry spam that you also see a lot in Matchmaker these days. Anywho, he's capping the shrine, but and that's the reason why I moved up the Yari Ashigaru. You can deny a cap by simply keeping one of your units, within this aura of range. The diameter of the dojo. So here comes his rush. I've already taken out his Waco Raiders, using my Yari Cavalry and Fire Cavalry. And this should be this should be a pretty quick battle. Remember, I'm using retainers to buff my non-vet warrior monks. I'm using Renios, Yari Master, as well as my leadership general to buff him up. So
our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
Enjoy the carnage.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
That's a lot of katanas. my Naginata attendants have no chance. Anyway, he committed even his Naginata samurai, so which leaves his Bow warrior monks exposed. And here come my Zhao Yun fire cavalry to take out the rest of his bows. At this point, he's trying to snipe my leadership general, which is the right thing to do, as this is what's propping up my non-vet army.
Our entire unit has perished, my lord.
Yari wall is quite effective, I must say. Although I made a mistake here. If I'm using Yari wall, and then the Yari wall packs your unit so tightly that me back charging my monks into the melee behind my Yari wall, it means that their charge is not going to be as effective, just because there's not a lot of unit to unit contact trying to charge through the back of my Yari wall. I should have waited until my Yari wall routes or something and then kind of counter charge with my Naginata warrior monks. He's doing a good job with his melee general, just going back and forth, trying to cause morale penalties as well as to get quick kills, off his charge. But after the bows, after his bows go down here, I hammer and anvil my my fire cavalry into the back of his swords on my right flank, and that breaks that side, and then I can basically start collapsing in on the middle. The same thing's happening here. His the left flank, or his right flank, is collapsing. So then, I can begin to wrap around, and that's pretty much it, really. It's a lot of red and purple. And that's the end of that. I hope you enjoyed this replay commentary, and if you are playing Skyrim, enjoy the rest of your gaming hours on that game. It looks pretty cool, by the way.